I'm really hoping I'm not going to be overly blurry today. Although, let's face it, blurry could be a really good look. Anyway, here I am for the moment until YouTube decides to boot me off again. I really can't be dealing with let's make another part. Let's make another part. Let's make another part. Let's just really, really hope this goes throughout as one. I will have to get up fairly shortly and turn the light on, but right now you're going to have to put up with the semi-dark because it's way too light in here, and I'd rather make the most of the light we've got, but the light is ready to be shone and stuff. So welcome in to the Friday Live. Hello, hello, hello. Though granted, if you're watching the replay, you may not be watching it on a Friday. And it is a Good Friday. The Good Friday for those that celebrate. I personally don't, but I know a lot of you people do. So happy Good Friday. That's not even a thing, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Anywho, welcome in. Thank you very much for joining me. We have a brand new wheel because we're in April. It's the first Friday of April, and so we have a very naked wheel right now. But it is there and it is ready and waiting. And at the end of the month, whoever is on it is going to get a little bit dizzy because it's going to get spun and somebody is going to win either PayPal donation, an Amazon e-gift card, or a Wool Warehouse gift voucher. It will be completely down to the winner. So let's get this chat started. Let me scrolly up. Scrolly up. Scrolly up. And no, I don't know where Beany is. It's a lovely summery day outside and Beany is out there somewhere. I'm sure she'll be in at some point, but right now she ain't in here. Sorry. Miss Purp. Evening, Purp. It's knitting purple. She says, hello, Ladybird and beautiful Beany, but Beany is just in a bit of a... She's being her own woman and she's out there gallivanting and stuff. Welcome in, Zahra. Zahra Tabassum. She says, hello, Ladybird and everyone coming in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Karen Y. Welcome in, Miss Karen. Oh, I forgot to do that. Let's mute that very quickly because I forgot. It's muted. She says, hello, Lisa. Beany, who refuses to be here right now. Purp and Zahra. Happy Friday, everyone, with the blue heart and a... Welcome, Miss Karen. Scully down, Miss Teresa. That's Teresa the Pape. She says, hello, Lisa Ladybird with the wavies and a blue heart and a pointing at Ladybird. Welcome in, Teresa. Scrolling down, there's Miss Lucy. Lucy's crochet spot. Welcome in, Miss Lucy. She says, hello, all. Ladybird and the cat as well, but yeah, I'm just going to be saying this for quite a while. She's out. She will be back. I'm certain of it. But right now, she is not in here. She's enjoying the weather. Purp says, how is everyone today? I'll get back to you on that. I'm scrolling down. Christine is crocheting. Welcome in, Miss Christine. Christine says, happy Friday, Lisa. Beany, who isn't in here, and all in the chat. Welcome in, Miss Christine. And there's a Doris Artman. Doris says, hi, everyone. Hugs. Welcome in, Doris. Scrolling down. Mr. Joe, Garden State Gardener. Welcome in, Mr. Joe. He says, hi, Lisa. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. And there's Jay Paradis. Well done. Congratulations on your latest giveaway win, Jay. Congratulations. Ooh. And someone is kicking off the wheel already. So let's do that straight away. Let me just highlight where I am. We have Jay. So welcome in, Jay. But let's get this wheel going. Just double check who it is. Hang on. Let's bring the wheel up so you can see. There it is. There it is. And there's our super wheel for April. April. The month that we're in. Anywho, we are kicking it off with Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy has grabbed 2 entries, but she's a member, and so she gets double the entries. Ta-da! It's a Lucy wheel for the moment. Thank you very much, Miss Lucy. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a wheel that we can actually see going round now. It's a good start. Always worries me when it's naked. I'm like, how long is it going to be naked for? It's not naked. Oh, hang on. There's another one. Hang on. I knew it'd be you. Okay, hang on. I've got to bring the screen back up again because I've got to show you. So we have the same amount of entries for Teresa. And because she is a member, she gets the double. There you go. 2 ladies on the wheel, and I'm saving it before I knock them off because I have been known to do that in the past, completely accidentally, and really mess things up. So I don't want to do it again. Thank you very much, Miss Teresa, or something like that. Something along those lines. Thank you very much, both of you ladies. It is very, very much appreciated. And everything that is coming through PayPal at the moment is going toward a new workstation desk, which will have storage, and it should be about the same size as the one I've got, but the vinyl won't be knocked off it. It'll have shelving, and it will have a nice little cupboard for my PC tower to be in. Make it all a little bit neater and nicer. And yeah, it would be good that I'm not fighting with chipped vinyl. It's a regular morning thing. Let's scroll it down. We have Miss Pam, Be Creative Crafts. She says, how do you do? Now, she does it in her southern accent. I refuse to do it in a southern accent because I just can't do that right now. I'm just not in the mood. Welcome in, Miss Pam. I'm scrolling down the prayers and the thoughts. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. Okay, so pinned to the top of the chat right now, hopefully, we have the prayers and the thoughts. There's been quite a few people added to it this week. If you are religious, please spare a prayer or two, whether it be for one person, whether it be for everybody up there. People up there are in need. whether that be because of health reasons or financial difficulty, or they're in need of motivation, strength, a little bit of a hug. Everyone up there needs it. If you're not religious, please spare a thought, please, or 10. It'd be really, really appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me a moment because I've just seen another one come in. let me share my screen. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. We are, I mean, people are going to know who this is before, like, I'm sure they're saying the name right now. They're like, we know who it is. It is Miss Christine. And she has grabbed 5 entries. But of course, she's a member. And so, as always, when it comes to members going on the wheel, they get double the entries. So Miss Christine is on. Nearly forgot how to spell your name. How bad is that? Let's grab those 5 and add them on. Ta-da! Ta-da! We have Miss Christine on the wheel. Thank you very much, Miss Christine. Thank you for joining the ladies. I'm sure they're all going, but I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Because like I said, everything PayPal-wise, it is going towards the desk. And it isn't a massive goal to get there. So should be fairly soon. And then it's a case of getting it ordered and getting it here. And yes, I'm being very, very cheeky with it, because there is an option where you pay an extra amount, which I've already included in the Nightbot total. You pay an extra amount to have it built before it even gets here. Beans, I struggle so much now. I know that I managed to do my corner desk, and I did that on camera. It was a bit of a upheaval, and I did kind of mess it up a little bit. I want it done properly. So if you're going to get something done properly, get people that know what they're doing to do it. So yeah, I've factored that in, that before it even turns up, it's going to be built for me. Thank you very much, Miss Christine. Let's get back to the chat. Question. Oh yes, question of the live. How did you meet your last partner? My last partner, absolute abusive butthole that he was met on a dating app called Hinge, and he was pretty unhinged, and that was the last time that I dated, and it's the last partner that I had. And what a way to say bye-bye to any dating for a while, but to actually date somebody that's extremely abusive. It was fun times. Scrolling down, we have Dawn. Welcome in, Dawn. She came. I didn't think she would, but she kind of said earlier that she would, and here she is. Dawn Yarndal, welcome in, Miss Dawn. She says hi to her yarny friends. Welcome in, welcome in. Scrolling down. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe, for keeping it all in one. Scrolling down. Christine says, pretty sweater, Lisa. I love this. this took so long, but Ingrid and I both made it in the same colouring as well. This is Line Brand Summer Nights in the colour Castaway. And we've got a nice, just regular pattern to there. And then we go frilly lacy. And all the frilly lace, including on the arms, flared arms, boho, woohoo, is all beaded. And got a frilly beady hood as well. Not that you kind of need the hood around here. It's just more when you go down to the beach, I suppose, kind of cover up. But I'm pretty today, but I wanted to cover my arms up a little bit because bingo wings aren't in fashion yet. So I wanted to put something on my arms, and I didn't really want to be fighting with a shawl, especially when I think every single one of my shawls is absolutely roasting hot, really, really warm. So, yeah, it's time that this came out of the cupboard. So thank you very much. Scrolling down. No, I'm not. I'm scrolling up because I jumped. I saw Ninj and then the chat broke. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Ninj. Amigurumi Ninja. Good evening, Miss Ninj. She says hello. Lisa and Beany. Kiss, kiss. Beany not here. Don't know where she is. Gallivanting. Sunbathing. Fighting. I have no idea. She's out there somewhere. Somewhere. Scrolly down, scrolly down, scrolly down, scrolly down again, scrolly down again. Sparkles, sparkles, kind of like my top. My top is all sparkly. Sparkles, sparkles. Book me in, Miss Pat. Sparkles Hope Chest. She says, "Hey, Ladybird and friends. Sunny here in California." It's sunny here too. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've got lower temperature than you have in California, but it's been like a summer's day here. The sun has been bright. There's been very, very little breeze, and it has been pretty moderate temperature as well. It's been very, very weird. I just hope it's not so hot tonight. I haven't looked, but I just hope it's not so hot tonight because I don't want a hot night. Can't cope. Can't cope. I haven't seen Miss Riggles yet. Where's Miss Riggles? Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Scrolling down. Miss Sharon. Welcome in, Sharon. Sharon Sutcliffe. She says, hello all. Yes. Welcome in. Evening. Dedra Kelly, welcome in, Dedra. I might have got that wrong. Dedra, you're going to have to let me know because when I know, I'd still have to probably ask you, but at least, you know, type sound it out so that I get it right because I don't want to be calling you the wrong name. She says, hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see a new face. Hello, hello. Well, I don't see your face. I see a letter D. It's close enough. New profile picture. Welcome in. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Zahra is going to answer the question of the live. She says her answer is, my parents found him for me, an arranged marriage. Engaged in December 2004, married since May 2005. Another 3 weeks, and it will be the 18th wedding anniversary. 18 years. 18 years. I haven't even managed 18 months with somebody. I haven't even managed 18 weeks with somebody. Wow. Wow. Heck. It works though. I know what you two are like, and I'm glad it's a good one. They're not all good. Hi, you home? I might have just heard Beany on her food bowl, unless it's my imagination. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, scrolling down. Teresa says, new desk! New desk! I know. Not just a desk, though. Workstation. Workstation. It's a difference. In fact, I'm kind of dreading getting a new desk in a sense. Because, like with this one, I can bring the screen to here so that I can watch something on there and something there at the same time. When I get the new thing, I can't do that. Can't do it. Gonna have to find new ways. This is ultimate laziness. This is what that is. Christine says her answer to the question of the live is a blind date set up by a mutual friend who married said partner's sister. How did it go? Were you all up for it? Were you excited? Or were you like, oh no, please, no? How did it go? How did it go? We need to know. Scrolling down. Denise Faust. Welcome in, Miss Denise. Denise says, hello, Lisa, and all welcome in. Scrolling down. Lucy says her answer to the question of the live is, I met my hubby at church. The congregation was for single people 18 to 30. He was dating one of my good friends. And I was not dating one of his good friends. We've been married 28 years in November. So you weren't dating one of his good friends, but he was dating one of your good friends. But he decided he didn't like your friend and went with you. How did your friend feel about that? How did that go down? I mean, heck, 28 years. That's a while, isn't it? That's a good old while. So jealous of you people. So jealous. Scrolling down. Miss Purp. Her answer to the question of the live is, I was working at the local rugby union club and he was security on the new buildings and came over for coffee. We will have been married for 20 years next month. Another anniversary next month. Something about May. There's something in the air. Did he stick at the job? Or did you both leave at the same sort of time? Or who came away from the work first? And who asked who out? Scrolling down. Lucy says there's nothing wrong with having someone else do the manual labour. Do you know what? I even though I've still got it in me, I loved doing DIY. I loved being able to create something and then go, I did that. Like my wallpaper that I have up. I absolutely love it. I did that. Not that you can see it because the camera's facing the wrong way. But I did that. Quite chuffed with myself. I painted my bedroom. Quite chuffed at myself with that. I wallpapered and painted the back bedroom. It's now falling apart, but I was proud of it at the time. I painted the kitchen. I put 10 tons of stickers up and stuff to make a feature. I did that and I love it. I built my desk. I built I built my bookcase. I built my shrine. There's so many things around that I've built with my own hands, and I'm really, really chuffed myself. But now, because my shoulders, my back, my knees, everything is deteriorating so much, I struggle doing any of that anymore. So if I can manage to get somebody to give me a helping hand, I'm going to flip and take it now. You know, there are limits, I'll grant you. But for the most part, you're willing to help? Yes, please. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so I'm cheating a little bit, I know, but it's going to be a lot better job than I can do, and it's not going to bugger my back up. Granted, that's buggered up enough. Denise says, met my husband of 41 years in college. How in college? In the same class? Outside in the, what do you call it? In the school, it's a playground. What is it in college? Forecourt? That might be a car park. I don't know. I can't think. But yeah, how did you meet him at college? Who asked who? I want to know details from people. I'm so nosy. So nosy. Joe said, so sorry you have to meet something, and then it jumped. So I've got to go and find it again. Bear with me. There it is. Joe says, so sorry you have to meet a man like that, Lisa. Hugs and love to you. Do you know what? He's not the first. He was the third abusive butthole. But good thing is, with that one, I was very, very quick with the help of the police to get rid. So unlike the other ones where I kept on trying, in fact, he was the fourth. He wasn't the third. He was the fourth. With the others, I kept on going, oh, it'll work. It'll be sorted. I will just act better. I will be a better person. They'll love me, yada, yada, yada. And I kept on trying to keep it going. This one was just, no, okay, I'm done. Finished, goodbye. I'm an adult. I'm going to walk away. And I walked away. I'm quite chuffed I did. Christine says, a hoodie and beaded. I know. Loads of beads. Loads of beads. The thing is, both Ingrid and I quite like beading stuff. And I saw the sparkles on this and I was like, I so wanted to bead it. So wanted to? Why don't I bead it? Add to the sparkle. Because I like the sparkles. I'm a magpie, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I like the sparkles. Plus, with the good thing with using glass beads, because if I'm buying them myself, I will only buy Mayuki beads, and they are glass. And glass is so cooling that no matter what you put the beads on, you might have the warmth of the item, but every now and again, you've just got that coolness of the glass. Just because, and that's a great thing with this top is I can be absolutely roasting, but I've only just got to flick it a little bit and some glass. Oh, feels nice. Oh, feels good. It's nice and cooling. It's good. And it sparkles. Did I say that? That it sparkles? It sparkles. Miss.Lisa. Welcome in, Lisa. It's Dragon Bee Crochet. She says, howdy. Welcome in. She has been doing some very bright projects recently. Very bright and cheerful. Welcome in, Miss Lisa. Sharon has an answer for the question of the life. She says, I met my husband nearly 30 years ago at a local place where all the cars met up to have a good old laugh. A car rally. Oh my gosh, I used to hate car rallies. from the age of let me think. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from about the age of 11 up to the age of 14, I used to get dragged around car rallies. Ugh, I hated them so much. In fact, actually, I up to the age of 16, because I remember something. 16. Oh my word. I hated them so much. The only thing that I really liked about car rallies was every now and again you got a steam engine on show, and I love the smell from a steam engine. Like, properly love the smell from a steam engine. And in the odd rally, you would get the old fairgrounds, like from the Edwardian times, the latest Victorian, the things where you get the threepence and the tuppence. Shove halfpenny. That's the one, not threepence and tuppence. Shove halfpenny. You could play shove halfpenny, and there was the what the butler saw, and the special little marble things that you drop in the top, and you hope that it hits one of the holes on the way down. I used to love those. I used to love them. But the cars, no. But it seems like Miss Sharon found herself something better than a car. Doris, her answer to the question of life. We met at college 14 years this June. And again, I need the answers. Nobody's giving me extra details. I need details. College. How in college? Where in college? Who asked who? I want details. I am nosy. I need these things to survive. Sort of. Lucy says sun. What is sun? It's this great big ball of fire. Great ball of fire. Goodness gracious. And it burns and it blinds, and it's not really a good thing, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Lisa says her answer to the question of the life is my first husband or the second. First one, I was dating his roommate. Second one, on the internet. Well, I did say the last partner, so that'll be the recent one. So that'll be on the internet, like me. You did the new age thing, which is, I've got to say, probably a little bit more scary. I think a little bit more scary. There's so many catfish out there. So many catfish out there. So was it an internet dating site, or was it a game that you were both playing, or was it something else? There's Miss Riggles. Barbara Wriggle Baker is in the house. Welcome in, Miss Riggles. Is there any news? I haven't heard from you. Is there any news? Sprinkles! Miss Sprinkles is in. Hi, Sprinkles. Spring the fibre enthusiast, that is. She says, hi, Lisa and Beans, who's not here. She's not here. I have Beany's been in a beanie. Oh my gosh. I've got love hearts floating to the top of my screen. How have I got love hearts floating to the top of my screen? Where are they coming from? I've got... What the... I have got loads of love hearts going up the entire chat. Where the heck have they come from? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There's happy faces and shocked faces and tutors and what? Where are they coming from? Okay, I'm lost. When did this thing get implemented? This is very weird. It's very distracting. Can you tell? This is very weird. Oh my gosh, they're throwing new things at me. Am I supposed to? Oh my gosh, am I supposed to know about these things? I know nothing about these things. Oh my word. Well, this is weird. I have got so many emojis running up the chat. They're just flying. I so wish I could show you, and I can't. Wow. Okay. Oh, maybe I can. I wonder if I can. Can I? Can I? Nope. I can't. What a poop. What a poop. I can't even show you. I've just got loads of hearts flying through the chat. That's kind of funky. Okay. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. Scrolling down because I've lost my place. I am so lost. This is so weird. Where's Sprinkles? Because that's where I got to. There we go. Sprinkles also says hello to all in the chat, and then I got distracted, and I'm so sorry, Sprinkles. Sorry. Dedra is correct. One up for me. Thank you. Scrolling down, Jay says, answer to the question of the life. I met my husband when our mutual friend, those hearts are so distracting. I met my husband when our mutual friend, Mike, crashed my husband's car into the tree in front of Mike's house while I was hanging out with Mike's sister. We've been together since that day. Flipping heck. Wow. Wow. Out of devastation comes love. How did the sister react when you started dating the brother? Butterfly Jen! Hi, Miss Jen. It's been a little while. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you diddling? This is Butterfly Jen's Heavenly Colouring and More. She's changed her name again. She says, hey, Lisa. Welcome in. She says, I'm 3 pounds away from losing 100 pounds. I'm so envious. I need to do that too. I'm so glad that you're losing the weight. I really am, because it's going to benefit you so much. She had weight loss surgery on February the 20th. And how are you coping with it? And which surgery did you have? Lisa says, with first 20 years before he passed, second 16 years. So far. So far. Not sofa like couch like I'm sat on. I mean, so far, so good. Those hearts! Riggles, how can I turn them off? Oh my gosh! So annoying. Riggles says, question of the live. Her answer is, we met in high school at lunch. He had jumped off a hay wagon and stuck a roofing spike through his foot. Did he do it on purpose? So he was using a cane at school. His best friend decided they needed to sit with me and my, let me get to the next bit, me and my best friend. We started talking, dated for a while, then he broke up with me. Forward several partners and lots of years, and we got back together again. And now, and now. Dedra says, her answer to the question of the life. We met at a friend's house and we were married for 25 years before he passed away. A friend's house. Now, was this a chance encounter, or did the friend kind of set you up, or was it kind of a glancing over every now and again and I really shouldn't be looking, but I'm sorry that you've lost them, though. I think I'd be one of those that, because when I'm in love, I fall very, very quickly and very, very deeply, very, very quickly. I think if I lost the love of my life, I'd be pretty quick to disappear as well. I think it would devastate me. I cannot imagine. I don't want to imagine it. So, strength, girl. Strength. Christine, answer to the question of the life. I am still friends with the sister, but I'm single. Yeah, but at the time, did you kind of fall out at the time? Or was she like all for it? Or were things a little bit, yeah, we're still friends, but she's not really talking to me properly anymore? Dedra says, I had a great husband. Makes it even worse, doesn't it? Some of us don't ever experience it. A lot of you in here have experienced it. And you've got to take that with you in your heart. Oh my gosh, the hearts just, oh no, there they are. I was just about to say, they just stopped. All of a sudden they vanish. No, they're not. They're still floating. Don't get the heart thing. I don't understand. Teresa. Her answer to the question of the live is, last as in current relationship, a friend had a party we were both at. So we became friends before we started dating. All it took was nothing, roofing in a bikini, and here we are almost 15 years later. Was he roofing in a bikini? Or were you roofing in a bikini? Who was roofing in a bikini? And why roofing in a bikini? So many visions, Teresa. So many visions. Oh my. Was it a mankini? Oh my word. Jen says, hey to everyone. Purp says, I'm hoping this is more detailing. Carrying on, answer to the question of the life. He was moved to another building site and came back just to find me and ask me out. Good man. Well done, Mr. Purp. He moved in with me 10 months later, get engaged a year after we met, and married 18 months later. Well done, Mr. Purp. Well done. See, he's not all bad. He's not all bad. Teresa says, absolutely love the hooded beaded blue top. It looks super comfortable and stylish. It is very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I like the boho kind of style. I did a video. When was that tag? 2001? I think the tag was. There was a tag that was going around that, what are the things you have on your bucket list that you want to make? And this was one of the items that was on the bucket list. And last year, Ingrid and I both made it together. She made hers, I made mine. We have most definitely lingified it in places. Nobody would ever know. But I love it, and I'm blooming proud of it. Blooming proud of it. Oh, ads. Oh my gosh. I missed the ads. See, when I'm looking here at you rather than the screen, I don't see when the ad thing comes up. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Should have warned you. I will try. I will endeavour to warn you on the next one. Sorry. Teresa. She was wearing the bikini roofing, as you do. Ninj said, sorry, I'm back. Sorry you're back. I'm sorry you're back too. I'm sorry you're back. Just had 2 commissions come in. Hippos? More hippos? Lucy says, my good friend moved away and then we started dating after the young man I was not dating sent hubby on a blind date. So we went on a double date. She was crazy. Crazy! I know a lot of people under that heading. A lot of people. Dragon Cat! Welcome in, Cat! She says, hi, everyone. Welcome in. I'm getting all these flipping hearts going there and laughs and stuff, and they're driving me nuts. I don't know where they're coming from. They don't stop. Sharon says, I didn't like the cars, just the people. It wasn't a car rally, just a place where youths met up. So are we talking more of a cruise? Like a car cruise? I used to do a lot of them. See, now there's me saying a little while ago about the car rallies, and I hated car rallies. But when I had a car, or if I went with a boyfriend who had a car, doing car cruises, I loved it. It was great. Blooming brilliant. Completely different to a car rally. Completely. Completely. Anyway, scroll it down. Purp says, my great somebody, but I'm scrolling up because I just jumped. My great-granddad travelled with the fair and had a steam organ. The organs! Oh my gosh, with the little marionettes. Oh, love it. Love it. Steam organ and a coconut shy. See, coconut shy is old school fairground as well. Love it. Have the buggered shoulders, so I never did it. Plus, it was next to impossible. Let's face it, it's like throwing a bag of feathers and trying to topple a coconut over it. Ain't gonna happen. But love it. Love it. Riggles says, still waiting for somewhere to open up. Rachel! Raise Yarn Addiction, welcome in. It's nice to see you. It's been a long time. She says, emojis. Yeah, you're telling me emojis. They're all flying. I've got emojis flying in the chat. It's very distracting. And now Ninj is laughing. I don't know why Ninj is laughing. Why is Ninj laughing? Lisa says, dating site. It wasn't too bad when I was on it. Now it's just a hookup site. Of course, I had a few of those too. Lol. TMI! Oh, my word. My word. Filthy. Filthy. Good girl. Sharon's laughing, and I don't know why Sharon's laughing. So we've got Ninja and Sharon laughing, and I don't know why. Doris says, he was the year before me. It was a small Bible college at a camp. We worked there and lived there. It took him 8 years before he came around. His sisters were my best friend. Wow. 8 years. I'm guessing he was a shy lad. I'd guess. But why didn't you go to him? Tea's getting cold, so I'm going to have to be quick. Lisa has a cat in a box. I don't know why. Sprinkle says, wahoo, we are freer to hoot. I don't know why. I'm lost. Maybe that's something specifically for Ray. I don't know. I'm confused. Doris says, how do we throw hearts and emojis at you? I don't know, but there's a lot of them. And they're floating. Like, if I could turn my camera around without it... I know. Oh, no, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, let me see if I can get it to work. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, it's not going to. No. Well, that's a bit of a poop. I was going to show you, but it's not going to do it. And now I've lost my tab, so I don't know how to put it back. No. Where's my tab? Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. I want to show you it, and I can't. I have no idea what that means, Ninj. No idea whatsoever. Like, I'm clueless. I'm clueless. I'm clueless. Christine says, on my phone, but not on my iPad. What does that mean? What's on your phone, but not on your iPad? Sharon says, it's on my iPhone. What? What am I missing? What am I missing? Sharon is on her iPhone. What is? Christine says, hee, this will be fun. What is? What is? I need to know. Jen says, I had the Roux-en-Y surgery, which is a full bypass surgery. So you've had bypass. Okay. So how much does that limit you now when it comes to intake? And are you feeling better for it already? I'm guessing you would be, but I'm asking. Jay says, the emojis are on my iPhone, not my Android. Emoji. Are we talking the float emojis? The float emojis are iPhones things? Okay. Still very annoying. It's very distracting. Riggles says, but I am talking to 2 different men I dated back in high school and college. Oh, you are? That was quick. You don't waste any time, do you? Oh, my word. Riggles. Lisa says, I had emergency gastric surgery and lost 75 pounds. My stomach almost exploded. Bloated, maybe. My stomach almost exploded. I had not been able to eat for months before. So once I was able to eat, it wasn't long before it all found me again. Oh. Karen says, I also only see the floating hearts feature on my iPhone, not on my laptop. Floaty hearts, I don't get it. Why have I had no update about this? Why? I get rubbish updates. Haven't had any of these. It's like we weren't told about the share screen option. Now I have floaty hearts. And they're not even blue. Teresa says, Lisa, I think those emojis help your channel. Just embrace the annoyance. The controlling element of it. Embrace, she says. Embrace. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Isn't there either... See, I can't say it. Please don't. Use abbreviations, but don't say the whole name because it'd get me in trouble. But isn't there another social media video platform that people can send floaty emojis and they just kind of float up the chat? And now YouTube are doing it, so they're copying? Sure, I remember seeing something on EastEnders with Kimfluencer and floaty emojis. I think. Doris says, it's like that song. You're going to have to dig another hole. I dig a lot of holes, and that's why I've got a buggered up back. I dig a lot of holes, and that's why I'm mentally scarred. And I keep digging my own holes a lot. I do dig myself a lot of holes. Jay says, our friend Mike and his sister didn't think we were going to stay together, but their mum swears she knew we would. Mums always say something after the fact, right? Right. Where am I? Where am I? Okay, what's the time? 5. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get down to the bottom. So, can I have a break in the chat, please? Because we are going to do linky doodab drops. As soon as I get down there, we will get some creator links dropped. So please, 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 please stop the chat for the time being. We will close down the chat and we will start it back up again as soon as linky doodab drops have dropped. And the emojis are still going. Christine, question of the live answer. I didn't know the sister before her brother, and I started dating. He was abusive and she was a wonderful support as I was getting out of the relationship, and we stayed friends. Touche with you then, huh? I didn't have a sister as a support. Not theirs, not my own. So I'm so glad you had that there. So glad. Sharon says, yes, cruises. Woohoo! Lisa, I have to phone my mum as my dad has been very poorly. Hopefully be back soon. Okay, let us know when you come back. If you want me to add him to the prayer list. If you even hear this. Ninj says, answer the question of the live. Too naughty to tell. It's not that kind of channel. Okay. Was it a mixer party? Was it one of those phone lines? There's ways of saying it, but still being careful, you know. I need to know. I need to know. Lucy says that not dating, he would call me all the time and we went places together all the time, but he said we were not dating. Fortunately, we're not friends with benefits. We're not friends with benefits. See, now that's kind of like the last boyfriend that I had. We were not dating, but we were dating, but we're not dating. Yeah, okay. Just didn't like labels. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. People are saying hi to Antoinette, but I can't see Antoinette. Why can't I see Antoinette, but other people can see Antoinette? I can't see Antoinette. I can't see Antoinette. So says Lisa. Antoinette says, hello, Ladybird, with 2 blue heart emoji. There she, okay, so I see Antoinette say hello to Ninja. I didn't see her before that. So, welcome in, Ninj. Antoinette, Auntie, hello. 2 OGs, hooking and stitching, Island style. Welcome in. I see Auntie saying hello to lots of different people. Pam says, the floating emojis are an option on my phone, but not on my laptop. Pam, tomorrow, can we do a call, please? Doris says, YouTube wanted to be like FB. Oh, is it FB that does it? In that case, then, yeah. I knew there was a messenger that when you went live, you can have loads of floaty emojis in the chat. I didn't know which media it was, but I guess so. It just doesn't tell you who's sending the emojis. You just see all these little, like, I'm getting oodles and oodles of hearts, like, almost constantly going up, and they're floating, and laughy faces, and it's like, where are they coming from? Like, loads of laughy faces now. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know. Lisa says, Mum wanted me to be careful, said I moved too fast. I moved in with my first hubby after a month. Oh, ads. I didn't see it quick enough. I hope they don't tell me off. I didn't see it quick enough. I literally saw it as it scooted off. I'm so sorry. I moved in with first hubby after a month. Second one after 4 months. Then I found out my dad proposed on their third date. I suppose it's a hindsight thing, maybe. I've always been a fast mover. Too fast. My head says one thing, everything else says something else. Never listen to my head, which is very, very stupid. Auntie is waving. Pam says, I've only seen them on various lives over the last week. I figure it's YouTube response to FB and TT floating emojis. I've got to delete that. I know that the moderators didn't. I have to, because I can't have the full name of the social media. So I've had to remove that. I'm really, really sorry, Pam, but I did read it. Nikki! Hi, Miss Demetra. She's a Nikki snail, i.e. slug. Hi, Demetra. She says, hi, everyone. Welcome in. And there's the break. Oh, maybe not, because there's still lots and lots of talking. Hang on. Still lots of talking, so that's not the break. Ray says, should I stop? What are you doing? What are you stopping? What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. Are you giving out free chocolate? Don't stop. Doris says, I found out yesterday from my doctor that I qualify for bariatric surgery. Must mean I'm enormous. If you were too enormous, you wouldn't qualify, because you'd have to lose the weight to get down to the right weight for the bariatric. So you're at a point where it's like, if we don't do it now, it could be too late. So they're offering you help. Heck, you've got to make a decision for you. Is it going to be right afterwards? It's all well and good going in for the surgery, but afterwards, are you going to be able to cope afterwards? Is it going to be what you want? Are you going to be happier? Are you going to be healthier? Yes. Are you going to be happier? Only you're going to know. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Oh, my word. Riggles says, talking Lisa and the one I have gotten hugs from. It helps me feel like I'm capable of being loved. Everybody is capable of being loved. And just because any of us split up with somebody, we were loved. We still are loved. We just, in that moment, don't love ourselves because somebody's gone and it makes us feel bad. Doesn't mean that you're not loved. Jen says, I can only eat a little bit. I can barely eat until I feel full. I eat like a bird. That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Controlling the portion, but at least you're not doing the... Is it with the gastric band where you can only have liquid? I mean, heck, I would much rather be able to taste food and the texture rather than the liquid thing. So if you're eating food, I'm guessing that you're not doing liquid, which is a bonus. Bonus. Riggles says, yes, FB. FB. Yes, copycats, YouTube. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a break again. Maybe we're there this time. Melanie, welcome in, Melanie J. They better not boot them. Boot you. I'll get them. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. Okay, here's the break. Let me just catch up with the deleted messages. Pam says, yes, ma'am. Just email me. I'm going to need to know when you're up and about, because obviously we're different time zones. Tina, welcome in. That's Camper 14. She says hello, Lisa, and chat with a hug. And Miss Antoinette, bear with me. She says hello, Ladybird. Do you see me now? Do you see me now? I see you. I see you. Whitey FP Chris. Before the break, hi Lisa. Welcome in, Mr. Chris. Okay, let me just add. I'm going to share the screen, but while I put Miss Auntie on the super wheel, for those people who are creators and would like their linky doodab dropping, oh my gosh, the hearts are driving me nuts. If you want your linky doodab dropping, please put an egg, a cross, or chocolate into the chat. One of those, not all 20, just one of, will be more than fine. And now it's raining. It's raining. Okay, let's add Auntie to the wheel. Auntie. And she's a member. So she gets double the entries. So Miss Auntie is on the wheel. Ta-da! Save. Thank you. Miss Auntie, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. You are on the super wheel. And of course, at the end of this month, the super wheel will get spun and we will find ourselves a winner. Okay, we have eggs and we have crosses. Welcome in, Fearless Meadows. We are just doing a thingy that we do over here, a creator link drop thing. So just bear with us because we're not doing chat until we've dropped creators links, because this is a time for we do a little section where we let our creators have the spotlight for a moment. As soon as they've all done their links, then the chat will open up and you'll be free to talk and people will say hello to you and stuff. So please don't think anybody rude. I mean, I'm rude, but you know, I'm just one person. Okay. Yes, I've got her, Zahra. I've got her. Although it was after you said that I got it, but I've got Miss Lisa because Miss Lisa's in. Welcome, Lisa. Hello, hello. Okay, so for those people who have put an egg, a cross, some chocolate, welcome in, Beany. Start typing out an advert. Sell your channel. Why are we wanting to come over to see you? Why do you want us over there? What's your channel about? Please, please, please don't use the word sub, subby, subscriber, because YouTube might frown on that a little bit. And your message may well not show. But sell yourself. I mean, we're not talking the hooker on the corner. Most of us are hookers, as in crochet. But sell yourself, sell your channel. Why are we coming over? I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to get those emojis in and to let you start typing out your advert. As soon as you've finished your advert, wait, hold off, don't press enter. Wait for me to say your name. When I say your name, press enter, tap send, go, vamoose, whatever. Your advert will drop and Miss Karen will drop your link straight after. Okay? So, sell your channel as best you can. Sell your channel. Evening. They were all saying hello to you. and you ignored them. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. Okie dokie. Gosh, there's so many hearts. What is it with the emojis? What is it with the emojis? Okay, 15 more seconds. And let's go up to the top, see who is first. Ouch. First off, we have Demetra. Demetra, please drop your advert. Thank you very much. Well done. The Naked Snail. She says, I'm close to a magic number of you know what, friends, which is unbelievable, and will be showing new Happy Mail soon. Now, where's the link? There it is. I'm like, Karen, where have you run away to? Oh my word, I lost the moderator. Thank you very much, Demetra. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. Thank you, thank you. Scrolling up, we have Auntie. Auntie, please drop your advert. I thought we'd lost Karen. Fried egg. That works too, Mr. Joe. It works too. Auntie says, and don't worry, I know I've removed it, Joe, but I know it's there. Auntie, 2 OGs, Hooking and Stitching Island Style. She says crochet, Tunisian, knitting, lives, reviews, tutorials, unboxing, gift-aways, family fun, island life, life on the water, and me, lol. Hugs, smiles, and happiness. And there is Miss Auntie's link. Thank you very much, Auntie. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. Next, we have Lisa. Dragon Bee. Dragon Bee. Dragon Bee. I forgot we've got 2 Lisas with eggs. Dragon Bee, please drop your advert. So many Lisas. We're way too popular. Way too popular. I'll get the bits I need to show. 1, 2. Where's Miss Lisa? We've only got 1. Oh, there it is. Lisa, where are you? Lisa. Dragon Bee crochet. I'm going to have to walk around in a minute because my leg is screaming at me. Dragon Bee, where are you? 25 seconds. Sorry, it erased it. Try again. Go, 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 go. Type. Quick, quick, quick. Work that thumb, girl. See, at least when I get the response from somebody, I know that they're on it. When it's completely silent for however long, that's like, are you there? Are you run away? Good thing is she let us know that she's there. It's just YouTube decided to go because YouTube does this kind of thing. Ooh, new bits at my delivery centre. That's lovely. Thank you very much. There she is. Okay, so Lisa, Dragon Bee Crochet, says, new changes as I am moving and more room for videos. Check out the art journal video. Doing art journal. Art journal. And she's moving. I did my move. That's as much as moving as I'm ever going to do today, really. That's all the energy I have. Thank you, Miss Lisa. Thank you very much, Karen. Next, we have Christine is crocheting. Christine, please drop your advert and fight through those floaty hearts. It's so annoying. So annoying. I really, really want to turn them off. I really want to turn them off. And I have no clue how. No clue how. No. Where's our Christine? There she is. Thank you very much, Karen. Thank you, thank you. So Christine is crocheting, says, come visit if you like yarn, crocheting, unboxings, giveaways, and life tidbits. I post 3 or more videos per week. Being part of this yarny community has brought me. Was there another bit added to that? Has bought me something. It's bought us something. Happiness, joy, love, anger, joy, and I want to share with you. Thank you, Karen. Okay, Karen, you can delete those 2. Thank you very much for translating for me. I appreciate it a lot. So there, thank you very much, Christine. Thank you very much, Karen. Next we have, I think we've got 2 left. We have Miss Lisa, Canadian. Oh, they're both Canadian Lisas. Oh my gosh. Lisa Crochet. Lisa's Crochet. Miss Lisa. Lisa's Crochet says, I welcome you to follow my journey as I learn how to crochet. Every time you say that, I'm like, really, Lisa? Really? It is basically my crochet learning journal. I'm probably one of the most uncrafty people out there. So let's see how this goes. It's like you're just starting like the past couple of weeks. Really, Lisa? Thank you very much, Miss Lisa and Karen, for the advert and the link. And we have one more person, and that is Mr. Joe. Joe, please drop your advert. I can't believe how long I'm lasting without a light right now. It's good. It's good. Mr. Joe, Garden State Gardener. Sunday Fun Day, 7 till 9 p.m. EST, going over rare disease this Sunday. The guest has some inspirational stories. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. Some inspirational stories you don't want to miss. Also giving out 4 Michael's gift cards, yarn, seeds, and books. Mr. Joe. Thank you very much, Mr. Joe. Thank you very much, Karen. The chat is now open. Go for it. The emojis are still going up. I don't know who's doing them. They're driving me nuts. If it's a good thing, then okay, fine. But I have things to show you. And thankfully, something that you'll be grateful for is that I haven't got 20 million stitch markers to show you this week, but I've got 4 items. Item number 1, and I really, 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 really hope I focus. So let's... Is it going to focus? Is it not going to focus? Hang on. I don't know if it will. It is a row counter. It's not going to focus. Hang on. Let me cheat. Oh. Let me cheat. Okay. That's not going to work either. Hang on. Hang on. You don't want to see this face, like, really. I mean, come on, Lisa. Let's. There we go. So let's see if I can get this in focus. There we go. So we have a silver row counter. It's a silver one. And a golden multicolored one. Yeah, I know, it's still ever so slightly blurry, I know. Multicolored. And both do come with the little bit that goes on them to kind of actually count. And then we have, for those who have mobility issues, mental issues, where you need extra spoons, I have a golden spoon stitch marker, which is detailed front and back. I know it's still ever so slightly blurry, I'm sorry. And the last thing for today is a sheepsy with gems. He's got little gems on him, but it's a little sheepsy. Again, he's golden. So there we have today's makes, which will be going onto Etsy this weekend. I have put a couple of bits up that are non-stitch marker related, non-yarny, community related. I'm only going to show you them on a Friday. But I've also put up a few things yesterday, and a couple of things will be going up tomorrow that are non-yarn related. But those were today's. They're going up this weekend. I don't know if anybody's gonna like them, but I'm giving it a go. I'm giving it a go because you never know. And I've just got to move around because that hurts. Whew. Okay, now I'm blurry again. Why am I blurry again? Oh my gosh. Hang on. Where's my focus thingy? Am I better? Yeah, not really. Not really. Not really. Oh my gosh, the hurts. Let me scroll you up. Let me get to wherever I was. There are our Linky Doodad drops. For everybody who held off talking during the Linky Doodad drops, thank you very, very much for respecting the creators. It is appreciated, and it helps a lot to have all the creators in one spot so they're easy to find, to go and grab them from the timestamps when they're up or from the chat. They're all in one. You don't have to go all the way through the chat. They're just there. Ray says, you know you love my emojis. Is it you that's doing the 20 million heart? Are you just sitting there going like this? I mean, I don't know how it works. Are you just going like that? Is that what you're doing? Have you got finger ache yet, Mrs.? I don't know how it works. I don't do iDevices, so I'm never going to find out how it works. But Mr. Joe, Christine says, thank you, everyone, with some Twizzlers. She's showing me Twizzlers. She's showing me Twizzlers. Teresa says, the emojis will never go away. We like them too much. How many different varieties are there? So I've seen the trumpet. I've seen the shocked face. I've seen the red heart. I've seen the 100%. And I've seen the... What else is there? just someone who's just doing random. I'm guessing there's only like 4 or 5. At a guess. Lucy said, is Smile Club still a thing? Smile Club isn't a thing at the moment. It's not going to be like last year where I literally had somebody every single month. It is going to be more of a, there might be somebody here or there, maybe. We had one person this year so far. If I find out about a particular person who is in need and it is a good enough reason, then it'll open up again for a month for that one person, but it's not a regular thing. If that makes sense, I really hope it does. Sarah Nicole, welcome in, Sarah. Sarah says, sorry I'm late. You're not. I'm still live. Hi. She says, didn't want to interrupt Linky Doodabs. Good girl. Well done. She says, hello, Lisa. Beany. I don't know where she's gone. She's cleared off again. She came in here, washed herself in front of me, and walked off again. I don't know where she is. But Miss Sarah also says hello to everybody in the chat. So welcome in. Lisa from Lisa's Crochet says, P.S. tomorrow is my birthday. Oh, here she is. Just putting that out there. Okay, so so what Lisa is saying is she wants to become deaf right now because I can't do it for her tomorrow, but I can do it right now. And I can go, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa, for tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to you. And many more. You asked for it. You did it. Your fault. Doris says there should be an option for creators to be able to turn them off if they are too annoying. They are too annoying. I can't. There's nothing here, like on my screen here, to turn them off. So I'm going to have to go and have a nosy when this goes down to find out if I can find information about the emojis or not. If it's something that does help the channel, I'm going to have to grit my teeth and just go, okay, they're fine. But if they don't do anything, I'm going to turn them off because they're driving me nuts. So many floaties. Miss Zahra says, have paper behind plate. Oh, it's too late now. It's too late. I like this row counter. I'm guessing that's the silver one, maybe. Angela Wright. Welcome in, Angela. She says, hi, Lisa and Beany. Nothing. And everyone in the chat, how are you doing today? I am doing fine today. Drinking water and working on nothing right now. It's like freedom. It's like nothing. I've got nothing. She's having a break. She's on a break. Miss Teresa says, yay, close up Lisa. No, it was not a yay. That was a It's more like it. Christine says, oh, I like the silver. The row counter? Oh, yeah, I'm guessing it's the row counter. Melanie says, oh, I love the silver one. The silver one, I've just kept it like really simple, like as simple as I possibly can. The multicolored one has different shapes as well as different size, as well as different color beads on it, just to give it a little bit of zhuzh. But both of them have got a flower on the bottom, just because, but both of them are very, very light. The only thing that I don't know, I mean, they should be okay with up to, I think, a size 5 needle, I think. I don't know if a 6 would work. I really ought to get my knitting needles out and check. But I am planning, if these sell, I am planning to buy slightly larger rings, so that there's choice. So you can have a row counter for smaller needles and larger rings for, you know, chunkier stuff. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Doris says, how does a row counter work? Okay, so what you do is, I'm going to demonstrate without needles because I cannot be bothered to go into the back room to grab my knitting needles. So we're going to pretend I have knitting needles, okay? I have knitting needles, all right? I have knitting needles. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so on here, oh, it's done it again. Each one of these is numbered 1 all the way down to 0. When you are on your first row, you put the first ring on and you knit. When you get onto the second row, when you get to your row counter, you put it on the second ring and then you know you're on row 2 and you just keep going. It kind of works like a stitch marker in a sense, but each row you just go up another ring. And there is a, it's on the corner table. I can't even go and get it. Excuse me. There is a little almost like a shepherd's crook which goes onto it when you get to row, like your double digits. There's a little shepherd's crook which then comes into play. That normally sits on the bottom until you're ready to play with it, and then the shepherd's crook comes in so you can do your double digits. It sounds and looks a little bit complicated. Any knitters in here, please let us know whether it is or not. It's not something that I've used, but I kind of find them fascinating because they're kind of a little bit funky. I like funky stuff. But I thought, you know what, if I'm doing stitch markers for people, what is stopping me doing a row counter? As long as I keep it light, which these are really, really light, I'm sure I should be able to sort them out. Now, the only thing that annoys me is that, yes, I've got a silver one, but I never was sent some golden numbers that I ordered. So I've got to put another order in to get them, but that's going to be a little while yet. So for now, we've just got the multicolored and the silver. Silver for me is my favorite because extra sparkle, but multicolored is kind of fun. Lucy says those are all nice. Thank you. Thank you. Doris says, oh, sheepses. It's a sheepses. It's a sheepy with gems. Gems. Angela says, Lisa, I'm trying. I have no idea. Let me scroll up. I'm scrolling. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind because I'm blathering. There she is. She says, Lisa, I'm trying to send a picture of my scrappy blanket and it won't go through. Make sure it's the right email address. It should be all one word, Lisa.Ladybird, and then the @ symbol. Google Mail, I think. Am I Google Mail or Gmail? I don't know. What am I? Google Mail, right? Am I Gmail or Google Mail? Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Googlemail.com. The only thing that I can think of, maybe, Angela, if you've got the email address right, is that the photo's too big. That's the only thing that I can think of. It's the only thing I can think of. Dragon says, my daughter's sweater will hopefully be a pattern on my channel soon. Thank you for the reminder. For anybody who has whips to show, please send them through to email, because in a couple of weeks I will be doing another Cracking the Whips, and I want to show off your works in progress. If you have already had works in progress shown, but they're now finished, show us the finished item. Please let us know in the email where the pattern is, what it is, where it is, your hook that you used, and the yarn that you used, if somebody would like to replicate it. I've only had one person send through something for the next Cracking the Whips episode. So please send them through, so then I can help show you off, because, you know, we all need a pat on the back every now and again. Nakey says, thank you. You're welcome, Slug. You're welcome. I don't know what for, but you're welcome. Christine says, 5 on my screen. 5 what? Oh, emojis. Okay. Yeah. Emojis. Riggles says, just had my mail brought in. Got a postcard from Waikiki. My sister and her husband took a vacation with their son and his wife to Waikiki. Waikiki. You know, weirdly, before this went live, I was singing a song from when I grew up. I used to watch a lot of Garfield VHSs. One of them was Garfield in Hawaii, and there's a song that Garfield sings about Hawaii, Waikiki. Just go with it, okay? Just go with it. Doris is doing a pink poo. Why are you doing a pink poo? Why are you doing the Cheshire Cat? Why a trophy? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Teresa says, Joe, late reply. Miss Teresa, you've got an email that I'm still waiting for a reply. He's asking for a wool sweater. Pam says, that's all the ones I have. 5 different ones. I'm so glad there's not like 20 million of them. I really am. It's bad enough with those 5. There are only 5 emojis. Thank goodness for that. Lucy says, happy birthday. Chris is laughing, but I'm not sure why he's laughing. Maybe at my awesome singing. Maybe. Scrolling down. The shock and the 100. Lisa's doing the dab. She's happy. Scrolling down, Lucy had ads and I missed it again, and I promised you guys that I wouldn't miss it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. This is for Lisa's crochet. It's not from me. We're blaming Riggles. Okay, it's from Riggles. Hippo birthday to use. Hippo birthday to use. Hippo birthday, dear Lisa, for tomorrow. Hippo birthday to use, from Riggles and her zoo. Blame Riggles, okay? Blame Riggles. Scrolling down, Riggles says, second day of break as I hurt my knee several times yesterday. Why? Why did you? Shouldn't be doing things like that. It's very, very unhealthy. We haven't had anybody answer the question of the life for a little while. What's happening? What's happening? Where's it gone? Doris says, I haven't crocheted anything for a few weeks. I'm in a funk and life has been kicking my you-know-what. Your hiney. We're talking your hiney. I like that word. Hiney. I am currently crocheting blue balls and roses. I'm making my Easter wreath. It's not going to be ready for tomorrow, let alone it's not going to be ready for Sunday, should I say. But it will be ready for next year, for definite. My Easter wreath will be able to be on the front door next year, just not this year. But I'm working on it. It's a long slog, but I'm doing it slowly. Apart from that, I've got my quiet crochet and my Amacal blanket squares, and that is it. That's more than enough for me right now. It's just, I'm just cooling down a little bit because I don't want to be overwhelmed, you know. Ads, and I'd completely forgotten them. Dragon B said something and then my chat jumped. Now I want pizza. Oh my gosh. She's influenced by adverts. Doris says, oh, cool. Thanks for explaining the row counter. You're welcome. I hope it did kind of make sense, sort of. It makes more sense when you're knitting. Zahra says, I have one from Miss Antoinette. Haven't used it yet. Kat says, it makes sense. Thank you. Purp says, when you get to 10, you put the marker on the 1, then count 1, 2, etc. to 20, then move marker to the 2. Yeah, the little marker, I am really debating, and anybody that uses the row counters, please let me know. On the little marker, on the shepherd's crook, should I put a bead on that just to jazz it up a little bit, or leave it plain? Do I leave it plain, Jane? Do I put a bead on it to jazz it up? Please don't put answers on a postcard because it will take too long to get it. Jay says, did you ever find out who proposed to you? No, 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 no. Poor people. Poor blind people. Kaylina, my own utopia, knit and crochet. Wow, that is amazing. Now I need one. Hi, by the way. I've been lurking. Hello, everyone in the chat. She needs one, but which one does she need? Welcome in, Kaylina. Nice to see you in here. It's been a long time, girly. Long time. Yes, thank you, Karen. Because I forgot. So Karen has linked this month's Woolly Wednesday giveaway. Woolly Wednesday giveaway is from the Knitting Network, and I think you've got a dozen. I think it's a dozen skeins of wool to win this month. Please go and check it out if you wish to. And heck, if you look at the stuff and you're like, yeah, it's not really my kind of thing, I'm not really keen, enter anyway, because if you win, you can turn around and go, hey, Lisa, can you send it to so-and-so for me? Yes, I can. We don't all have to be really, really selfish. Some of us might want to donate. That's a nice little surprise for somebody. Maybe. Doris says, do these emojis fly up for you? No, no, no. thankfully. Nope. Flying cats. It's very, very wrong. Very wrong. Joe says, funny, on my channel, I was highlighting a channel and they were talking about whips. And people in the chat were thinking, what kind of channel is Joe highlighting? Well, they were like, oh, whips, WIPS, works in progress. This is why whenever anybody does their advert and says about whips and foes, I have to kind of elaborate what a whip and a foe is, because otherwise people might get the wrong idea. We know what folks is like, Joe. Scrolling down. Question of the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see who we get to answer it now. So the question of the live is, how did you meet your last partner or current partner, whichever one it is, the last partner that you met? How did you meet them? Gardener Joe has 2 blue balls. I think I don't want to know. TMI. Riggles says, tears, rain and mud for the first twist, then bumped when putting wood in stove, and later scraped it on something and probably bumped it in between times. You're a walking disaster, Riggles. Walking disaster. Got to look after yourself. Take care of yourself. Be gentle. Gentle. Sarah says her answer to the question of the live is, I had given up on meeting someone. He found me on FB dating. Oh my gosh, there's an FB dating. Ooh. We talked for 2 weeks before we even met. He always says he was in love with me before we met, and seeing me in person just confirmed. And we've been together ever since. Oh my word. So it works. It works. Oh, I didn't even know FB had a dating thing. Teresa, I got the email. Thank you for replying. Thank you. Thank you. I'll read it afterwards. I'm not reading it now, but you know, thank you. Purp says, I'm crocheting Hexy and have 19 done, 18 to go, and finished a sock, but not cast on the second sock yet. Who are the socks for? Perp says put a bean on. A bean? I'm guessing you mean the shepherd's crook, but a bean? You want me to put a baked bean on it? A green bean? A French bean? I can't put that bean on it because my bean is too big and fuzzy. A bean? A bean? Really hoping she means a bead. I can do a bead. A bean? Not so much. Dragon says, whoa, pump the brakes. Someone proposed. See, someone doesn't watch my videos, huh? Had a happy mail, Lisa. Got an engagement ring. An engagement ring. But nobody wants to own up. I mean, I can't blame them, but nobody has owned up. Like, woo. Scrolling down. Joe says, you should have your question of your live next week. Have you ever thought of someone else while making whoopee with your partner? That is so rude. It's just not for this kind of channel. This is not that kind of channel. We don't need this in this kind of channel. We're not all male. Though granted, let's face it, I'm sure there's a lot of females out there that would go, I don't think of someone. I think of, I've got to do the washing up. Is this done yet? Oh, I've got to put the laundry on as well. That's kind of closer to my thinking. Oh, my word. Purp says, UFO, unfinished object, PhD, project half done. It's just too many abbreviations. Way too many. Joe, we need your answer now. You said that. You know Joe will have thought of anything and anybody. Sharon is back. Welcome back. Hello again, Miss Sharon. 10 minutes and then we can clear off. Doris has 2 red balls. What's with the balls? Why has everybody got balls? Teresa says, now I gave myself a task I hadn't planned on doing today, but I will. Email will clarify. Okay. And Jay, I've got an email from you. It's just come in. Again, I will have a look when this goes down. So bear with me. Although, no, we're good with that one. Okay, we're good. Joey's apologising, but so you should. Dirty old man. Lisa says, okay, a mystery. That beats the red rose left on my door by a mystery guy. Yeah, an engagement ring. Don't know who. Don't know why. I mean, would you? I wouldn't. Riggles. Teresa, Joe. No, but I have played solitaire. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, this channel just went a whole other way. Thanks for that. It's not that kind of channel. Oh my gosh, the people that could be in here and if any of you haven't had a nosy yet, I am asking if you could please go and have a nosy at my Etsy store. I am popping things on there every weekend. Some things, most things I will show here in the Friday, and then it will be up during the weekend. But if you guys can go and have a nosy, and even if you don't buy, if there's something on there that you like, please heart it, because it really, really helps me out. What was that? It really, really helps me out. It's kind of like putting a thumbs up on a video. It just kind of boosts the analytics a little bit and helps me get seen in some of the searches. And heck, if you really don't like any of it that you see on there, don't heart it. But I'm really, really hoping some people like some things. And heck, if you want to buy something, woohoo! But if not, I'd still appreciate the hearts because it really, really helps. Please. And the Etsy is always down in my description down there. And also when you email me, it's in my signature on the email that I reply back with. Yes. Had to think then. It is. It's on the very first reply. Kaylina says, her answer to the question of the live. I met my husband 18 years ago at my old job. I was an exotic dancer. Exotic. Are we talking snakes? Tends to be the first thing that I think of when I think of an exotic dancer. I'm dancing next to a palm tree and I have a snake wrapped around me. Who spoke first? Who asked who out? Was the other one scared? Sarah! Miss Sarah Nicole! Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you. And it's blue as well. She did a super chat that's blue. I see the blue. I like the blue. I like blue. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you. Teresa says, what if we want you to have all the cash instead of them getting a cut? Can we send an email instead? Wait a minute. Oh, you mean for Etsy? Okay, so what I say with Etsy, if this is too complicated, then email is fine. But what would help me out a ton is if you bought, say like you want 2 stitch markers, as an example. If you buy one of them, in Etsy and then email me and say, I also would like this one, I can invoice you for that one. You'd have already paid the postage in Etsy, so there won't be any postage to pay. It's just the other stitch marker. But then when you get the stitch markers or whatever it is that you're grabbing, when you get it, when you get the item, you can then do a review for me on Etsy, which is a huge bonus. So, you know, it's like, as an example, Purp, bless her, Purp, has done a couple of different transactions. So the first one, she bought 3 or 4 stitch markers, but she bought one, and then we did an invoice, but she put all the stitch markers in one picture and reviewed for the lot, because all of them are on Etsy. So it helps me a ton if it's done that way. It is a little bit complicated. It's a little bit of a pain in the backside, I know, but that's the biggest help. If it's too complicated, either do it direct through Etsy. And I've got something to say about Etsy as well. I've got something to say. Or email me and I'll just send you the PayPal invoice for the whole lot if it is honestly a little bit too much to do Etsy and PayPal. Something that I got, how long ago was that? It was only a few days, and they've just emailed me. This week in your shop, 3 new orders and 19 visits. Where is it? Let me tell you about this thing that really, oh, there it is. Something that I didn't even know Etsy did until this happened. In case you weren't already aware, I wasn't. We wanted to let you know that 70% of your sales funds are in reserve, but will become available for deposit when your order dispatches with tracking, which they don't have tracking unless somebody has paid for tracking, which very, very rarely people do, or after 45 days. I don't get the money for 45 days. 45. That's so their butt is covered if somebody comes back with they've never arrived, or they're a load of rubbish, they're ridiculous. It's a case of Etsy will step in and say, here's your money back. So it takes it out of your hands, which I really, really, really hate, because I like to try and communicate with people and try and get things resolved before it goes down that road. But 45 days you've got to wait. 45 days. Blinking ridiculous. Anyway, I hope some of that made some sense somewhere. Slug's answer to the question of the live. I met my hubby 32 years ago on a scuba or camping trip. I was very reluctant to go. Been together ever since. 32 years. 32. You were so reluctant, and yet you came away with a hubby. Okay, I'm sure you didn't get hubby there and then. Adverts incoming. Adverts incoming. I'm sure you didn't get hubby there and then, but you went there with reluctance. You came away with a love. Bonus. 30 seconds before ads, and then when we come back from the ads, we've got to close this down because we've had our time. Teresa says, sounds good. Foot traffic and hearts as well as cash in your pocket. Exactly. That's the aim. That's the aim. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but it's the aim. 15 seconds before the ads come in. Can you drop the Etsy link for the new kids, please? It's always down in the description, always between the hearts. Ads incoming now. Hey, at least I caught one of them. I might not have caught the other 3, but I caught this one. They can't tell me off for this one. Yeah, Etsy is on every video now. Etsy is in the description. There's a row of blue hearts, my Etsy link, and another row of blue hearts. So it's highlighted. You can't miss it. Well, you might be able to if you don't look in the description, but you know. Miss Angela says, I've enjoyed being in your live chat. All y'all stay safe and enjoy the freedom of no crochet for a while, Angela. Enjoy the freedom of your hands. Lisa says, what? That is insane. What is? The 45 days? The 45 days? Yes, I'd say that was insane. Yeah. 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 I just jumped. Miss Riggles is sending hugs and love to all, and we say be careful of your knees. Ads. Wow, I think I hit them all. You got every single lot of ads. You got all 4. Sorry, Christine. Sarah, shortest ads ever. She was a lucky one. It's gone down. Teresa says, you're lucky. I got short ads and enjoy supporting you. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Thank you. Miss Lisa says, yes, 45 days. I was stuck in your ads. I'm so sorry, Miss Lisa. I'm sorry. Could be worse. There are worse, way worse places to be stuck. Okay, so I am disappearing. We'll get this shut down. We will run away without exerting too much exercise because we don't get this size from exercising. It doesn't work like that. But thank you all so much for joining in today and chatting. Those people who might have been lurking and didn't come and say hello, but you were there. I appreciate it. So thank you. Lisa, happy birthday for tomorrow. For anybody who celebrates Easter or has kids, enjoy the weekend. Smile, grit your teeth, enjoy it. For those who don't have kids or don't celebrate it, have a nice weekend. Remember to smile. If you do nothing else, smile at something. I don't know what, but a mirror, maybe? It's always a good thing to smile at. But for everybody, thank you very, very much for joining in today. Really, really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget the whips. I want pictures of your whips, not the actual whips. I mean your crochet or knitting whips. Mine's out of the gutter. Thanks, Joe. Everybody, enjoy. And please, look after your hands. These are so amazing. They feed your face. They show love. They show faith. They show strength. But please look after your hands. Don't ask. I don't know. But still, you know, hands. Amazing tools. Look after them. They'll look after you until your last days. Love your hands. Bye-bye.